Right, National Housing Party, United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. We're here today in Speaker's Corner and we've come to speak to the public about what we stand for. We are standing against the housing crisis in this country. We have millions of people being invited into the country when we have 1 million people waiting for social housing. We have a stampede at Dover. There's thousands and thousands of people arriving at Dover and the government are putting them in hotels and they're going to be giving them council flats before our own people. This is an absolute disgrace. And the reason this is happening, ladies and gentlemen, is because of the 1951 UN Refugee Convention, which was signed just after the Second World War. Now, most people don't realise that the Dover crisis has direct links back to World War II. Now, I don't talk about World War II in public because I could be arrested for something I say the state don't agree with. As many people in this country have been sent to prison and convicted in a court of law for saying the wrong thing about World War II. So you've got Suella Braverman and Nigel Farage and GB News. They all want to protect the United Nations Refugee Convention. That is the root of the problem. And the root of the problem is they're giving citizenship to refugees. That is why thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands are flooding into our country because they want to get a UK passport and a council flat and benefits.
Are you housing
now
officer?
we got 1 million people waiting for council flats.
What is this bloody national housing party then?
Suella Braverman wants to send them to Rwanda.
House from you.
Now she keeps calling them illegal immigrants.
Just go to your council, you get a free house.
She keeps calling them illegal immigrants, but she's still not going to convict them of any crime and then send them to Rwanda.
How much you charge to help me with my housing for?
We need to leave the Refugee Convention. That is the problem. That is the problem. And until people realise that accepting genuine refugees is the root of the problem, GB News will not allow anyone onto their station who says that we must stop accepting genuine refugees. National Housing Party are not scared to say it. We will say it openly. We must stop giving refugees citizenship and housing. That is the problem. That's what we've got to address. That's the elephant in the room. Heritage, Reform UK, Reclaim and UKIP all want to continue to accept refugees, which is part of the problem. Now, I'm at Speaker's Corner today. It's about free speech. And Speaker's Corner is supposed to be about free speech. That's why we got this clown trying to interrupt me all the time. We believe in freedom of speech. Now on Twitter recently, Gammon was tweeting, Gammon was trending, and I put a tweet out which got 400,000 views. And I said, because the word gammon is trending on Twitter, and the fact that the word nigger is not trending, proves we live in an anti-white society and not an anti-black society. So Twitter is doing pretty well with freedom of speech. They allowed my tweet, I got reported, and Twitter came back to me and said my tweet did not break their laws. And because I said the word nigger, I was not reprimanded for that, because they now believe in freedom of speech. And also today we're in Hyde Park. Posey Parker has been here today.
No, you're not.
Posey Parker has been in Hyde Park today campaigning for women's rights. Now, the reason we got this trans mania going on in our schools and they're brainwashing our children into convincing them that they can change sex and then they want to go and get operations to mutilate themselves is because we have allowed Christianity to be removed from our society. That is the real reason we have this nightmare in our schools now, the trans epidemic. And Posey Parker was here today campaigning against that. Our party completely agrees with Posey Parker. and we have a policy to completely ban and make it illegal to attempt to change sex, which is impossible. So if you're a doctor and you go and chop someone's bits off, they're going to be arrested and convicted for a crime. So go and check our policies out on our website, nationalhousingparty.uk. The refugee crisis is getting worse. You must remember that Reclaim, Heritage, UKIP and Reform UK do not want to stop refugees coming to our country, which is the root of the problem. Come and join our party. We've had candidates stand already. We've stood in about 6 elections. We've got another 3 new candidates going to stand in Birmingham, Leicester and Merseyside, and we're doing really well, one little bit at a time. We've got quite a few members now, and please come and join us. You can join online, £22 for the year or £12 if you're not wage, old age pensioners, veterans, etc. So I'll leave it there. Thanks very much.